So this is the start of it. They've already started blocking the streets off. We're on Flinders Street. We're about to have a fire truck cruise past. So this is the start of my White Nights special edition, and we'll come back later on and Flinders Street will certainly be lit up pretty good. Anyway, this thing's making its way past. I'm sure that's not the only flashing lights you'll see tonight. So obviously I can't present my White Night special until I've also been up to Ballarat's White Night event, which is on the 4th of March. But I thought I'd give you a glimpse of some of the things I was able to capture at Melbourne's recent White Night event only a couple of nights ago. Against the backdrop of colours and lights of Melbourne's White Night event, there was also an important protest held on the front steps of the State Library. Anyone that's watched my recent episodes would know that I recently featured over 2 weeks the protest that was held at Melbourne Town Hall on the 28th of January, where many people made a stand against Melbourne City Council's attempts to criminalise the homeless by making rough sleeping on Melbourne CBD illegal. The White Night protest took advantage of the many thousands of people out enjoying the entertainment while also giving them a dose of reality. Large LED signs spelling out the words "No Homeless Ban," and which were reinforced by the same words projected over the images that were being screened on the front of the State Library, made it difficult for people to miss the overriding message. Hundreds, if not thousands of people signed the petition, and public comment on the proposed changes to the Local Activities Law 2009 is available at the web address below. I think this is an absolute coward step by Melbourne City Council. As I've said before, I think Robert Doyle needs to hold his head in shame. What this is basically saying is that anyone that suffers through not necessarily, things that they're in control of, and ends up homeless. You can end up homeless for a variety of reasons. Some catastrophic event in your life, marriage breakup, lose your job, health issue, all sorts of things. I mean, I ended up homeless simply because I was stuck in a small market, that we had weather problems that knocked around the tourism industry. I didn't run a tourism business, but I was tourism dependent. I had health issues that I couldn't get sorted very quickly. And I had a range of things going on. And that's the problem. People don't understand there's a number of pathways into homelessness. And mostly, I think, for the most part, it's just that simply people get hit with a set of circumstances they're unable to handle. And what Robert Doyle's saying with this proposed law is, right at that point, when you've fallen down, right at that point he's going to say, well, guess what? By the way, now we're going to make you a criminal. Well, like I said, I think it's an act of cowardice. I think it's hypocritical of Robert Doyle, because he spoke of compassion and understanding at Mouse's Memorial in 2014, and now he turns his back on the homeless. And this is also against statistics, their own statistics, that have shown there's a 74% rise in homelessness. So I don't understand how they can think this is going to be in any way part of the solution. I'm not the only one that's speaking out about this. There's a number of people getting very vocal, and I think that's the thing. And on the night, I was there for a lot of the night, and I stayed with them in the early hours right till they packed up at 7 o'clock in the morning. And we still had members of the public walking past, going out of their way to sign the petitions. And I think that just shows that many of the public are actually supportive, and maybe there is still a bit of humanity out there. We might not be able to solve the homeless problem, but we don't have to kick them in the head with this law. And I think we need to make sure that it never sees the light of day, and it never sees the light of day again in the future. So I would urge everyone to go online, fill out the comments, and basically tell Melbourne City Council that we don't want this sort of thing. In 21st century Australia, surely we can do better than this. And I think they need to think of that.
From giving items to people experiencing homelessness. Shame, council, shame.
Shame, council, shame.
If you find these laws heinous and offence, please come up and sign our petition here at the front table to show your opposition to these laws and measures. Shame.
If your kid's 30 and they're not in their own house, or if you're 30 and you're not in your own house, society's already failed you. And it will continue to fail you, and scenes like this are going to be commonplace. Thanks very much. My name's Alan Manager.
Against the tyrant mayors like Robert Doyle. It's up to the public. It's up to the public. It's up to the citizens of Victoria to say no to the rapists in our parliaments, to say no to the rich politicians and government people in this country who want to crucify the poor, jail the poor, drug the poor, starve the poor. They want to fine you for feeding the poor. How dare they? Who are they to say they can do that? Who is it up to a few government people to say you can't feed the poor people? That's what the Nazis did. That's wrong. And that flag there, that's a symbol for you. A symbol of hope. A symbol of strength.
You don't know who's out there, what we're fighting